Hi Tribe, Max Simon here, giving you the fourth video in this Enlightened Entrepreneur series. And today I'd like to talk to you about feel-good sales. Now here's the thing, you are in business. And what that means is that in order for your business to be successful, you have to make money. You have to create wealth and abundance. And this brings up a lot of stuff, a lot of shadows in people, because oftentimes when many conscious entrepreneurs go to get into the enrollment conversation or talk about the programs or talk about money, all of a sudden you get all choked up and all afraid. And I know from working with thousands of people that the conversation that's going on inside of the mind is, well, if I was really in service, then, oh, sorry, the cats are running around. If I was really in service, then I would just give it to them. Or this whole money conversation just gets in the way of me doing my work. Or I really want to help, and if they can't afford it, I should just do it anyways. And when those thoughts are inside of you, it will come out in your marketing. It'll come out in your pricing, meaning you will charge way too little for what you have to offer. And it'll come out in your presence as a leader. So it's very important to create some alignment and some congruency inside of yourself about these energies of sales. So today I want to share with you a few things that I know will help you. One is about you, one is about the world, and one is about your lifestyle. Now, let's talk about you for a moment. I know that you have a good heart, and I know that you genuinely want to help people. And I also know that you probably aren't experiencing the level of wealth and abundance that you really desire. And as a result of that, there's this internal conflict. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to go on retreats. Maybe you just want to know that you can pay your bills on time. Maybe you have some outstanding debts that you want to pay off. Maybe you just want some breathing room. And what I want you to understand is that by not feeling like it's okay to create the wealth and abundance that you deserve inside of yourself, you're actually not able to do much good for other people. Because as I shared with you in one of the previous videos, we need better models, not better content. So part of being an enlightened entrepreneur means rectifying this incongruency inside of yourself that it's okay to be abundant. Because when you are able to take care of yourself and live this prosperous lifestyle, it will be a model for other people to show what's possible. And the upside of that for you is that you get to enjoy your life. In 2009 I went to Bali, Thailand, Malaysia, Hawaii, Burning Man, and so many trips just throughout the United States because I could. And I don't share that with you to boast, but because it was incredibly fulfilling to my heart and incredibly amazing to my creativity to have that space and that freedom to really love and enjoy my life. And as a result of that, I was able to show up in my business so centered, so present, so clear that I wanted to give back because I was filled up. I was very fulfilled. So understand for yourself, it's amazing to be compensated for your time and energy and expertise. And when you feel that, getting into the sales conversation means that you can really have some confidence knowing that it's going to be in your best interests. But let's talk about the people you're serving for a moment. And this is something that I have really pioneered, and nobody else in the market is talking about this. So I'm going to share with you one of my juiciest secrets here. And what I want to ask you is how much of a commitment you make when you really invest heavily into something. A lot, right? When you invest a lot into a nice car, let's say, you really take care of it. When you invest a lot into a program or a retreat or a seminar, you really show up to be present for that. And now think about what happens when you just invest a little bit of money. Like a class that was $49, or think of the yoga experiences where it's only $15. And ask yourself the question, inside of yourself, how committed are you really to showing up for that program? And if you're being honest, the answer is not very much. So if you deeply care for somebody's transformation, one of the things that you get to realize is that the more you charge, the deeper the level of commitment you will attract in the people that you're working with. And I imagine that the only reason you're really in business is to facilitate that transformation in a deep way for people. So by not raising your prices and by not making people stretch a little bit, you are actually doing a disservice to their evolution. Do you hear me on that? That you're doing a disservice to them by not creating the opportunity for them to really commit powerfully to what it is that you have to do. And when you realize that, the conversation when it comes to enrollment is not about selling them something. It's about asking for that mutual commitment. You're going to commit to supporting them, to giving them great knowledge and content, to really being present for them as a coach, as a leader. And they're going to commit with their resources and their time and their energy to show up and facilitate their own transformation. Because it doesn't matter how good your content is. If they're not committed, they will not change and nobody really will win. Hi, Shadow. This is Shadow again. I'm sorry, you're Sky. Shadow's the black one. So, realize these two things when you are getting into the enrollment conversation. And be willing to create this alignment inside of yourself to recognize not only is it good for you and your family and your lifestyle to create the wealth and abundance that you deserve, which will help you to stand strong in that sales conversation and really feel the value of what you have to offer, but also for the people that you're serving. It'll be invaluable for them to make the commitment to show up for their own transformation. So please leave your comments below because this is a deep subject and I would love to hear your thoughts. Look forward to the next video coming soon. Have a great day. Much love.